What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. I've been excited for pretty much a week now. 2 weeks. I don't even know. It's however long XRP has been running. I've been excited. If you don't know, it's 70% of my portfolio. Let's say 60 to 70% of my portfolio. And the more that this grows, the more of a percentage that it is of my portfolio, especially as in a market today where the market is not insanely positive. Everything else is really falling down. But XRP is absolutely exploding to new highs when it comes to market cap, especially, and eventually we'll see new highs price-wise. So in this video, I want to talk about why people are so excited about XRP and why we're going to see the Fed buyback, why we could see it get to a level of $500+ and the different conversations that happen surrounding XRP. And I know some people are like, well, market cap, right? Market cap's crazy. If it gets to a $500 price point, that's like a $25 trillion market cap. That's insane. We have to look at it completely different the way we look at businesses, right? Everybody likes to compare and say, why is it worth, 10 times what Apple is? Or why is it worth 20 times what this business is and all of that. These businesses do so much and they're not even worth a $1 trillion valuation. And you have to understand that you cannot compare cryptocurrency to a business. That's like comparing the dollar and the circulation and the demand for the dollar with where the dollar is being spent. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Right? So in this video, we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk about the potential Fed buyback. It doesn't mean that it 100% will happen, but it looks like, it could be more and more of a thing with the conversations that are happening and what that could mean for cryptocurrency as a whole. So let's talk about this, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below for Patreon, for Twitter. Definitely check those out. As well as if you guys want to sign up for a great leverage trading platform, BTCC is a fantastic platform where you can get a 10% deposit bonus, $500 USDT, all the way up to $100,000 USDT. $10,000 bonus is the maximum. You can get up to $10,055 worth of extra bonuses per user. And you can also get 40% lower trading fees. And you can trade up to a 500x leverage. I don't recommend it. I recommend, maybe 2 to 10x leverage, but you can do whatever you feel your heart desires. And you can also demo trade if you want to. So feel free to check out that platform. Absolutely amazing. Now, recently, if we look at BTCC over here, the overall price that we got to a $2.87 price for XRP, which is phenomenal, right? We were just at 50 cents not too long ago. If we look back a month, we go back to XRP and we look back to the last month, we can see that we're up 433% from 50 cents all the way up to $2.76. Absolutely amazing to see that level of growth. And a lot of people are very excited because now we're finally seeing it move. And not only are we seeing it move like this, we look at the market cap and it's up at a $155 billion market cap. Not only breaking the levels that I wanted to see, breaking the 100 barrier, but breaking a 150 barrier, as well as breaking $2 and on the road to breaking $3 by the end of this year. If we see $5 at the end of this year, this will be one of the best Christmas gifts you can get for any person, right? Because the amount of growth in the place that we bought at, the amount of believers that are in this are massive. Now, when it comes to believers, a lot of people believe that it's going to be used for many different things, right? You could be used for, obviously, cross-border payments is one of the big ones, but we can also use it from transaction to transaction basis, which a lot of people believe that stable coins will probably be the best bet to do that so that things are stable. But if people are consistently using XRP, then that's where you kind of have to house that as the world digital currency. Now, this is where a lot of people in the XRP community and even in crypto in general wanted Bitcoin to be, right? We wanted Bitcoin to be the world currency in the beginning because it was faster than traditional banking. When you have your US dollar and you end up spending it at a grocery store, it may seem like it's instantaneous, but you have a middleman that makes it seem like it's instantaneous, which is your bank. Your bank is saying, all right, we're taking the money out of your account. It is pending out of your account, and now it's going to be pending in this other account. But it's going to take multiple days to go through. For Bitcoin, it could take 15 minutes. It can take all the way up to a few hours, right? And for Ethereum, it could take about 15 minutes, but it's not really going to go all the way up to a few hours. It may take a few minutes over that. But for XRP, it happens within seconds. You don't necessarily need a middleman anymore. The banks aren't really there. They're not really there as a necessity. It's more of just as like, oh, I want to hold with this bank. Now this bank maybe have a wallet and you have a wallet associated with them, and now you can transfer your funds very easily, and it happens a lot faster. To know that nothing will ever be pending, it's going to go through instantaneously, and you're going to send it, the other person's going to receive it. That's kind of the flow of money that we all want to have, and that digital aspect of it makes it happen so fast that you can't really argue against that at all. So not only do you have that, you also have the popularity of it. You also have Ripple that's looking to implement their payment systems within all banking institutions, right? So it makes it easier for them to flow money to money from bank to bank, from country to country, from person to person, or person to bank, or bank to business and business to country, whatever, right? You can now do that so quickly because of this system. Now, with that being said, if people are going to continue to use it this way, right, and we see Ripple and XRP as a household name because of the lawsuit that we had, and now with the more pro-crypto narrative and mindset that our government may have, that may change, and we now see, or sorry, not that may change, but that changed everything for crypto, meaning that the Fed may look at crypto a lot differently, or will look at crypto a lot differently, to where now not only do they have the US dollar in reserve, not only do they have gold in reserve, and I know they were looking at getting Bitcoin in reserve, but what else is going to be there? Something that is highly usable. XRP is going to be used as a reserve. So if we have many people that now utilize XRP because it's so fast, it may take a while. We now have a reserve for that, meaning that we would need the buyback to either happen from people or the buyback to happen directly from Ripple themselves. And if it happens from Ripple themselves, where they're buying the escrow, they may end up getting it for a lot cheaper than if they were buying it directly from us. Because if they were buying it from us, a lot of people will be unwilling to just give up their XRP. They would need some sort of reserve for the amount of circulation that's out there. So that's kind of where that does stand. It doesn't mean that it 100% will happen, but we are setting up all of these different things and turning over so many different stones to say that these things could happen. And one other thing that I wanted to add, I saw an article here where it's XRP to skyrocket to $500 within 7 months, predicts Wells Fargo Treasury Manager. Finding the best model. I want to go down here, XRP's price prediction. To arrive at her price prediction, Thorpe factors various elements such as all global banks burnt XRP, individual holdings, XRP distributed to large banks and creators, and tokens available on liquidity hubs and exchanges. She estimates that at any given time, there may be 50 to 75 billion XRP supporting liquidity strengths when distributed across approximately 300 to 1,000 different banks, liquidity providers, and governments. This would yield around $75 million, $75 million XRP/dollars for each institution. Taking that into account, JP Morgan, as a top tier bank with a daily transaction volume exceeding 8 trillion, Thorpe facilitates, I don't know how to say that word, that even if Ripple captured over 10% of this market, which amounts to $800 billion, the existing 75 billion XRP in circulation would not suffice to move such massive sums efficiently. Thorpe acknowledges that this estimates solely pertains to cross-border transactions and does not encompass derivatives, real estate, CBDCs, technical parallels, and NFTs. With the groundworks laid, Thorpe makes her price prediction, projecting XRP's price range to be anywhere from $100 to $500 in the near short term, 4 to 7 months. Her calculation is based on liquidity strength scenarios where XRP's price of $100 with a supply of 50 billion XRP would yield of 5 trillion, while $500 would result in 25 trillion. According to Thorpe, this valuation gives the market breathing room, allows for growth, and assures that no single entity needs hold billions of XRP to operate daily. Furthermore, Thorpe believes that the potential flip of the switch moment could trigger this surge, an event akin to a reevaluation for XRP, similar to how gold is assessed. Now, I think when I look at this, say at press time, XRP's price was at 70 cents. So this obviously didn't factor in the fact that the price has even skyrocketed and they believe that this is going to happen. Now, when was this put out? This was a year ago. So I don't know if the problem is that people put time frames on things. And I think you can't ever put a time frame on it. And that's what I was going to say when it said 4 to 7 months. You can't really put a time frame on things, because when you put a time frame on something, you're basically saying that all of these things are going to happen. All of those things kind of can't happen. The level of the price increase, it can't, see consistent, healthy movement with it going up that fast, right? So I knew for a fact that this would be from a little bit ago, but also I like to factor in all the things that she liked to factor in. Where you factored in burns, especially, you never know exactly how much in burns that's going to, it's going to add there. And have those burns could then take away some of that supply, creating a not a dilution, but a deflationary aspect within it, meaning that you can get to a higher price without seeing a ridiculously high market cap. Now, we still have a lot that's out there. We still have 43 billion that's still out there in Ripple's possession, meaning that we could still see some dilution within it. But whether that dilution will come from Ripple or come from the Fed, who really knows? And where is that buyback coming from? But can we see a $500 price point? I think we can. I mean, I'm shooting for more of a $100 price point because I don't need to see a $500 price point. But there will be some part of my portfolio, some part of my balance that will see the highest point of XRP. Whether it just sees the highest point and then drops down or whatever, I will hold that XRP forever, right? So I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I see all these different price predictions, but it's great to see XRP making a move, going up to a level of $2.85, $2.87 today, getting to a $160 billion market cap at a high, and now sitting at a $150 billion market cap, firmly placing itself as the third largest cryptocurrency, if you're even including Tether in it. It was already third largest cryptocurrency when you're not including stablecoins, but when you include stablecoins now, XRP is the third largest cryptocurrency. And honestly, this is what I believe the top 3 will look like. You'll have Bitcoin, you'll have Ethereum, and you'll have XRP. It just won't be in that order. We're going to see XRP, we're going to see Ethereum, and we're going to see Bitcoin. That's my order of how things are going to fly. Ethereum still hasn't seen that level of a push from the ETFs, as well as from many years of use and a huge community. So get ready for that as well. I have a good amount of Ethereum that's sitting forever, and can't wait until that gets to a multi-trillion-dollar market cap as well. But XRP to 100, XRP to 500, can't wait for the short-term growth, long-term growth, and even longer-term growth. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.